Don't hesitate to ask questions.
This is an anonymity over here.
So, he says over here, when you learn, anyone's Torah that a person learns, the Tana, who's Machadish the Torah, gets connected to the person. Mamash's neshama comes down. I want to say I said Shabbos over a gewaldige Wort. I like this word very much. I said over that it says Ata Tiyamam Leches Kahanim Goy Kudosh. You're going to be princesses in Goy Kudosh. What does Goy Kudosh mean? A whole nation. The Rishonim think, the Rishbam, none of the Rishonim say, when it says Goy Kudosh, the word, I think it's called a noun in English, Goy Kudosh, then it means everlasting forever. Because it brings the Pusik, Anoise B'Rishanayim Kudosh Yoim Eloi. The mean Goy Kudosh means we are going to last forever. Period. That's what we're going to last forever. That's the Baruch Shem says, Yitam Leches Kahanim, the Goy Kudosh, you're going to be last till Mashiach, till the end of, when the Baruch Shem is going to renew the world. That's called Kudosh. Not Kadesh when it's good. That brings psukim that way. He answered me a question that had bothered me for years. They see certain Svar Moshe the Rambam. That's the best marshal. I always was thinking of the Rambam. People don't know that the Chachma Ashkenaz rejected the Rambam the tenfold. They burned the Rambam Sefer. They held you should learn it. It's just frightening. Okay, they say they made a mistake burning it, but okay, it's not our Masada. There's no one Ashkenaz who doesn't. I think the Ashkenazim have more respect for the Rambam than the Sfardim. There's more Ashkenazim written on the Rambam than any. The Rambam caused with his Sefer Svarim to be written that no other person causes his Sefer to make so much Svarim written. It boggles the mind for their own cause. And the reason is because the Rambam was a very holy person. Anything that's written with Kedusha lasts forever. Outlasts. That's the Rambam. That's the Rizal. Many people don't know history. The Rizal lived with the minion of his Talmidim, Tzvas. His words today changed the world because of the great Kedusha. So anyways, when Menachem was saying this, that when a person learns any Tana, especially the Kedusha of a Tana, literally the Tana comes down and hugs you. That's why you should, the koyach of learning Mrs. Svarim, the koyach of the machab of the Sefer, literally gets connected to you and helps you, overcome the Yetzer Hara too. How's this koyach? There's a famous story of Nusan Bestov. Someone told Nusan Bestov is a very difficult Arachaim Kodesh, Pashas Achrei. Very difficult to figure out what he's trying to say. And they told the Nusan Bestov there was a simple Yid who every Shabbos learned all Shabbos long the Arachaim Kodesh. There's a Chassidish thing. Some places it's very difficult. And he said that Arachaim Kodesh came to him, said Pshat, and he told people Pshat. He was a very simple person. He said Arachaim there. So he said, how did he get? The Chaim Kodesh came to him, he told me Pshat. They laughed about him. Nusan says, don't laugh. That really is, even though he's a simple person, but he learned that Mesiras Nefesh is safe and he really wanted to know it, that the Chaim Kodesh came down and taught him what he wrote. Mm-hmm. Because it's not Lav Davka. Any Sefer that you learn, if you learn the Rambam, you learn the Gemara Rasha, you learn the Rishbam, you have to know that by learning that Sefer, literally the Tana comes down. And it helps a person, the Torah helps a person to Gabi Yetzer Hara.
What's with the Chumash? You get Moshe Rabbeinu comes from the Chumash?
Yes.
Wow, I was thinking the same thing.
Right.
Schmuck.
So is it true if you learn 1,000 nights, or something, Yonavi comes to you? You were going to Yonavi?
No, it doesn't work that way.
There's something. How many nights? There's something.
You could fast 1,000 days and then your Lord's not come. You have to be first worthy to be someone that level.
Say if you start by the 300th night, you're already at a much higher level.
That's not going to try it out.
But the 1,000 to stay up and not get anything. So you reach that level of kedusha. No.
You have to.
If I said 10 hours and I read this book,
you have kedusha.
By the time you finish,
you're about to be kedusha.
See, this guy read the Orach Chaim once a week.
Yeah,
okay.
Chaim came to him, yes.
So I'm saying, I'll do 1,000 nights up 12 hours.
Right. You have to be it's true. It's not 1,000 nights. If you learn something diligently, you could be zoicha, the Tana should come teach you the Torah.
I heard this quote recently from the Chavetz Chaim. He said that Elchonon Wasserman asked him why is there such misnagdim against the Chassidish movement. You know, is it emes? Is it not emes? He said Chavetz Chaim said Zavada it's emes. He says the only way Hashem could have brought the light down into this world was with opposition. And when something has such kedusha, Hashem has to counterbalance it with opposition to get it down here.
Chavetz Chaim, his something's down. That is the Chavetz Chaim in the end, the last 20 years of his life was a big chassid of the Chassidim. He writes himself, I used to, the son.
The son of Chavetz Chaim.
He has a sefer called Digmas Adaba. It's a very famous sefer. And he writes, I used to tell my father, the Chassidim, Amavaza, and always, he says, his father told him, whenever he came to a place to speak, the Chassidim will come. No, the Chassidim didn't come. Tell you, one of the grandchildren of Moshe was a big misnagid. Moshe tended to one of his sons. A big misnagid. And it told me a fascinating story. When a Moshe would come to Muncie, and he would, the last few years of his life, he would in the backyard, the Chassidim would come, climb up trees, and show the children just to see where Moshe is. He says, I didn't see ever a misnagid, a Litvak, to do that. To me himself. A bunch of visions to Chassidim, Belden, but there was a tree, they were very annoyed about it. Climbed, it wasn't their property, but Chassidim on discretion, climbed up the tree, took the tree, look, that's a good lador learning Torah. Moshe would sit in the porch there and he wanted your children to see. I must be honest with you that I was there and I didn't see one. Anyways, let's just move on. This is a very important thing what he's saying, that the Koich HaTorah, the reason that Kitaman says is the Koich HaTorah is so powerful that, because we have to battle the Yetzer Hara every day. No, the Yetzer Hara does not sleep. Remember that. Every day he comes up with Bittul Torah or with the Lashon Hara. Yetzer Hara is the Oros, the biggest Yetzer Hara is sex. The Yetzer Hara drives us insane. The Torah gives us a koich, mamish, to be shomer us, to watch us, and you have to want to do the right thing. You know what I mean?
So we don't have a Torah about chaos. Things will be bad before the light comes. Isn't there something like that? Like things have to be worse out of the descent before the ascent, or
Right.
so. Is that everything in life that you're saying with kedusha has to be? It's hard. Like
Yes,
usually it's very hard. And then,
everything. Every time you go to the next level, Kitaman says, the next level you go up, you have to break a new clipper. To grow, you have to break a new clipper. See, we have no choice but to fight the Yetzer Hara. It's not like, we could sit back and say, all right, enough is enough. Come on, take me out of the ring. We're going to be in the ring with the Yetzer Hara till the last breath. That's what, and I always tell this to myself. I try to tell myself as often as I can, if we have an enemy who wants to kill us. Imagine that. You have a competition, right? You get all nervous, you see competition, whatever business you are in, trying to get your clients, you get all cooked up. There's a Yetzer Hara trying to rob us.
You just give in. You can't take it. No.
There's no giving in. You get fried, as you would say, wearing your language. No giving in. It's like a guy says, "Okay, knock me out now." Okay.
People get overwhelmed.
People, of course, we all got overwhelmed.
Does Hashem, the guy gets overwhelmed. Does Hashem then come and give him that lifeline to keep going, or is it no? The guy you didn't win the battle. That's it.
When or this, the many
That guy's like, okay, Yosef had his father came to him, right? Do people get that siyata d'shmaya?
Yes,
If a guy's trying,
yes, for sure.
Some people say it was just a real reflection. The most Yokna was his actual reflection of Yosef, because he looked like Yaakov, wasn't actually Yaakov.
Yeah. The point is, yes, people get help. Yes.
But the problem is that we don't know what madriga we're holding on, even if we're climbing the ladder and we're breaking klippas.
We have no idea.
And the problem is then we get to a klippa and it knocks us down and we think, oh, we were in the ice fire for all the time, we're miyayish.
That's what Nachman teaches us. A person never should think that way.
We don't know madriga. Like David Melch says,
that's-
I had been talking because I knew what Madriga was at. Like they knew what they're
Yeah,
holding. They
they
don't know what we're
know
holding.
No, I don't know if David Melech knew. I don't know if
Yeah, I was to him, the guy's crying. Come on.
Yeah, but
Please Hashem help me. Please they're trying to kill me. My enemies, I mean the guy's he's also complaining. He's
Yes.
not my heart swoons.
Yes.
They're trying to get me.
Yes.
Even other Jews, he says Hashem should destroy them. Like
Yes.
if I said that, people say that you're very mean.
No, if
Say,
they,
"He mamish."
if there are people, you see, we get TikTok the guy didn't say good morning to us. That's our problem in life. That the American TikTok. These are
Right.
people who are balush and how to try to
It's
destroy.
Hashem to kill them.
Yeah.
It's like
Yes.
we don't do that today.
Who says if you have a guy who tried to kill you?
I have people trying to kill me.
No.
Tell me be nice to the guy.
Yeah, yes.
Today you have to be nice to
No,
everybody.
no. You think he's trying to kill you. That's the problem. Nowadays, if your guy doesn't say good morning the right way, if you didn't invite me to the bar mitzvah,
Right.
I didn't get an invitation to the bar mitzvah, he's trying to kill me. I have a guy a few months ago, he was so upset, and he didn't want to tell you. Finally told me I wasn't invited to the bar mitzvah.
Yeah, that's immature, but
No. Speak to him, he thinks that this is the end of the world. You also think your situation is the end
no.
of the
But I'm
world.
saying you could see if.
It's not the end of the world. It's
I'm
a
saying
sub-
David Amel, so he was that the guy that
I
killed.
tried to kill him. Tried to
No, but
kill
even
him.
he says about people they didn't speak
Tried to
Amunah,
kill
tried to
him.
speak Amunah, they speak
No.
negative.
No. But that kapitel Tillem is when the man tried to kill him.
But he damaged for
But
the
let me
death.
answer this. And a person has to know that he every time he does grow, there's no such thing not growing in what's his name and so even though a person falls back, that means he did grow. Now he has no clip to grow. That's very important. Nachman says this a lot. That just we all have ups and downs. Doesn't mean that all we accomplish is nothing. That's the Bala Musa tried to say that, but that's the Baal Shem Tov and Kitamran says 100 times it's not true. What it is you just have to break another clip. It's like go up and down, but slowly it goes. It's like the line of the stock. It goes down, but the end.
You were never digressing, really. We're never digressing. We're
Right.
just stuck where we are sometimes.
Not sometimes we stuck with it. Sometimes we do move. No, there's no such a thing. No such. See, in life, there's no such a thing. It's like life is like you're driving a car without brakes. You know that. There is no brakes.
But you have people go off the derech. So
But
they
there
held
is no
responsible.
brakes. There is no brake. That means you went off the road. You went to another road. No, say we would love to have brakes. Let's get into a bubble for 3 days and time should not pass. It doesn't. No matter what you do, you're driving a car without brakes and we gotta keep on steering. You can't stop for a second.
At 100 miles an hour.
Right. Right.
I mean, I thought, man, the way
So you gotta have
the Tomer Devorah explains that Hashem never takes your mitzvahs and machzeh or shar with your averos. Every mitzvah you have always stays with you. But there's your madrega in terms of what your abilities and your midos and your own kishronos where does that go down in terms of fighting the Yitzhara.
Right, doesn't go down. Doesn't
Obviously,
it?
we see people's willpower loses. You
They
lose.
give up. People give up. That's what it is. People, that's what Malcolm says. Never give up. You wouldn't give up.
When the guy reaches his breaking point, does he
No,
get?
there's no
Is
such a
he
thing as
held
breaking
responsible
point.
for that?
He is.
Rabbi Nachman is a sermon at the banker who was going to get bankrupt and,
Yeah,
at the
breaking
end, never
point.
give up. And okay, so you got the money from some guy in Switzerland, but if you didn't get that, the guy was going to kill himself. You know that story?
That is not. That only happened right here 50 years ago.
Okay, so he got the money, but if he didn't get it, the guy was about to snap.
That's what's that to do with that? That's that. A person kills himself because he wants to kill himself. We have a free will. We do have a free will. A person has a free will to be nice, to be kind, to be under stress. Yes, it's very stressful. We got to think it through. People don't. There's no question that people are emotionally stronger than others. But the biggest problem is not to think. I said the first Chet Klal Yisrael did. The when I'm Mitzrayim, so Mitzrayim, Hambli ein kavod b'Mitzrayim lekachton elumis b'midbar. Can you imagine? Accuse Moshe Rabbeinu. There's no graveyard in Mitzrayim. He took us to die in the desert. I mean, his credit is nothing. He made all those miracles and the Nana Eish and Nana Kuvit. So the Chet was not thinking. Don't think? I hate to compare, but that's what happens in the news. My wife did the clinic, and I saw the news how they're demonstrating against the people talk such nonsense, so not think things through. That's what it is. The Moin Am, the Janpa doesn't think through. The chet for Klal Yisrael was they didn't think it through. I remember I was a young boy, very young. I must have been 10 or 11 years old. Someone committed suicide. A guy was in the news. And I asked my father, and I think it was the news. I don't know why it was so all over them. Maybe it was some famous guy. I don't remember that. I was very young. So he says his girlfriend rejected him. I turned to my father and I says, "There's a billion girls out there."
There's more than a billion.
A young child.
Big opportunity for you.
Yeah.
That's
But-
the one. That's
Yeah, but that means the person doesn't think straight. Doesn't think straight.
So I tell my wife all the time.
Send me the stick there. Send me this video.
That's fine.
That's the yisod. The yisod is not to think. You have to think. When a person is under stress, it's not the end of the world. Life could go on. You know what I mean? I made a mistake. So what? We all make mistakes. That's part of human. I'll fix it. I didn't do the right thing. I will do the right thing. So Moshe, when are you going to meditate today, Moshe?
all day.
All day? No, I need an hour of time. I don't need all day. Because I know all day means no day.
11 a.m. I escape from the house.
Okay. You talk to Hashem today,
Not
right?
yet.
Oh, yeah. It's going to
Right
happen?
after davening, yeah. After whatever.
Okay. What time?
It's a shame.
Okay.
Shkaya.